Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sophie, and on this channel I'm going to be reviewing a new film every week because so far I've been writing reviews on my blog, but I wanted to try something new for the new year and just see how it would go, how the comments would go, and just how I liked it. So on this channel, I'm going to be talking about new films that just came out, but also older films from decades ago, and also, very important, films that are not in the English language. And this week, for my first video, I'm going to be talking about a movie which I'm sure you've heard of if you have not seen it yet. It was nominated and it won 7 Golden Globes, and it's called La La Land.
Are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see.
By the way, this video is going to have spoilers, so if you have not seen this movie, turn this video off and go see the movie. So this is a film by Damien Chazelle, who directed Whiplash, who wrote and directed Whiplash, which I loved. And this is his new film starring Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. And it is a musical. It's an original musical. And he wrote the screenplay. Justin Hurwitz wrote the music and composed the music. And it's about 2 characters who are living in Los Angeles and who are dreamers in their own way. They're following their own dreams. So Emma Stone plays Mia. She plays an aspiring actress who's going to auditions every day, who's rejected every day, and it's really hard. And she just keeps going for it. She just keeps trying. And Ryan Gosling plays a jazz musician. He's a wonderful, beautiful pianist who wants to open his own jazz club, but is also doing all these gigs that he doesn't like. And he meets Mia. And they meet a couple of times, and they don't really get along at first. And then they just develop a friendship, and then they fall in love. And the really interesting thing in this movie, which perhaps other people have noted or told Chazelle about, is that this word love is actually not really said in the film until the very end, when Emma Stone tells Ryan Gosling, "I will always love you," because until then, all these feelings of love, all these strong feelings were expressed through music and through dance and through tap dance. And there's these gorgeous moments where the two, are not together yet, but they're going through this routine, and they're sort of teasing each other and running away from each other and coming back, and all overlooking the beautiful city of Los Angeles from the top of a hill. And it's all these developments in their relationship are shown through music or through dance. I'm going to talk about the cinematography by Sundgren. You've got a lot of colors in this. You've got these, as I said, these scenes that are shot from hilltops, the setting sun in the west. You've got these purples and these blues and these reds and these greens, and you've got lights. You've got lights everywhere, especially at night, and you've got also, there's this one moment when the 2 actors are at the observatory in LA, and it almost looks, it really does look like a painting when they go out onto the balcony. There is something sort of like the painter Hopper, but for just a second, because it's still very much its own signature. And so I must say, of course, the cinematography adds tremendously to just this sense of, why don't we bring more color into our lives? And now I have to talk about the 2 actors, the 2 main actors. The chemistry between these 2 is also a reason why this movie is, getting so much attention and is so strong. This is not the first film where Stone and Gosling act together. It's the first time I'm seeing them together. I've seen Gosling in Blue Valentine, which was heartbreaking, and he was so real in that, just like in La La Land. And Emma Stone I saw recently in in a comedy called Easy A, and it was sort of a teen comedy maybe, but it was quite mature, and she was very mature, and that's what I think. Like, she brings this maturity to a young character, so two very strong actors who have a great chemistry, and I believe that there are two scenes that were really strong for me. There was the fight scene where they have an argument because they're sort of diverging a little bit. They're not on the same page anymore in terms of maybe where their couple is going, or maybe they're just being defensive because they both really want to protect their own art, and it's sort of coming in it's sort of hurting what they could be, perhaps. And that scene was really strong, really real, and I can just imagine them improvising that, because it was just, there was repetition, there was just this frustration that came out, and yeah, I thought that was either beautifully written or beautifully improvised. Do send me any comments, suggestions for my channel, and yes, next week I'll be reviewing another film, so until then.
I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you.